If a CEO or a COO in the medical device industry ask you whether Mexico is a viable manufacturing option, what would you tell them based on what you see running the operation today?
Well, I would say that I would totally suggest to open operations here in Mexico because of all the benefits you may have from the Mexico government for the import and export benefits you may have.
Welcome to the American Industries podcast series, Invest in Mexico. I am Alma Ortega, part of the American Industries Group team, and today we are joined by the plant manager of our dearest client in Silao, Guanajuato, GC Dental, to discuss how Mexico fits into the company's global manufacturing strategy, particularly within a highly regulated industry such as the medical devices one. And he is Bernardo Gómez. Bernardo, thank you for being with us today. It is a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you for having me here.
Thank
Alma.
you. We really appreciate that you're here. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, to start, could you tell us a bit about who GC Dental is?
Sure. GC Dental is original from Japan.
Okay.
It's a company that produces products for the use of dental professionists, such as dentists, reconstruction of teeth, and so on.
Okay.
And it has manufacturing sites and trading sites in different countries in the world. It started in Japan. Now I am working for the American branch that is located in Chicago, Illinois.
Okay.
And we all have a corporate in Switzerland.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, multinational company, right?
Yes.
Great. So you joined GC Dental after the initial setup of operations. That's what I understand
right.
here in Mexico, right? But you've been leading the plant
Yes.
during its consolidation and growth phase. So you have a unique perspective on how the operation actually performs in practice. So from your current perspective, Bernardo, what role does the Mexico operation play in GC Dental's global manufacturing and supply strategy?
Well, nowadays it's taking a lot of protagonism here in America, right? Because in Silao, in Mexico, where we have our warehouse with American Industries support, we are the main gate to receive products from Japan. So all the products made from Japan that are traded in Mexico or in America,
Okay.
all are imported through Mexico.
Okay.
So it's very important right now in the supply chain, and it's in the growth plans for the future to increase the operations here in Mexico.
Great. Why do you think Mexico and Guanajuato specifically makes sense for a regulated dental manufacturing operation?
Well, it makes total sense since we are the warehouse is in Silao, Guanajuato, which is practically the exact geographical center of the country. So we are very near to the port we import the products, that is Manzanillo.
Okay.
Also, we have within 12 hours or so, we are in the border to Laredo when we need to send material to the United States.
Yeah.
And also in the future, when we try to distribute our products directly to the Mexican customers, we will do it directly from Silao, so we are within some few hours to Monterrey, Guadalajara, Ciudad de Mexico, etc. So it makes total sense.
Total sense, right. In a highly regulated industry like the dental and medical devices, what do you see as the main concerns companies usually have when evaluating Mexico as a manufacturing location?
I think that the main concern that a company may have is all the regulations that they need to comply and all the permits and licenses they need to register. Yeah. So it's a little bit of a nightmare when you need...
It's a very complex industry, right?
Very complex. All the paperwork needed is a lot. Yeah. And you have to go on and backwards with the institutions. So yeah, it can be a nightmare. But I think that when you have a partner such as American Industries, when you can support and delegate some activities like this, all the bureaucracy you need to do, I think it's easier. So all these processes we needed to do in the past with specifically COFEPRIS, which is an institution
COFEPRIS, yes.
of the government, it was very tough but I think it would be tougher if we did it alone.
Great. What capabilities or experience are non-negotiable in a local partner to ensure compliance and operational readiness in this type of industry, Bernardo?
I think that the main one is the regulation department. It needs to be very strong.
Yeah.
Also, for sure, they need to know about human resources, about foreign trade, and also about accountant.
Yeah. So now let's go to the next question. From what you've seen, how did American industries support the operation in navigating regulatory, the one that you already mentioned, infrastructure, and operational requirements?
In our case, American Industries really helps us to do all the importation, which is all the strong part of our operations here in Mexico. So everything, or pretty much everything that needs to do about the imports, American Industries does it for us. Also, all the hiring and all the human resources management, and finance, accountant, etc. All the core of the administrative activities, it's done by American Industries.
Yeah, that's why our slogan is "You focus on your core business, and we take care of everything else." So,
and it's true.
As a plant manager, what elements of the operating model allow you today to focus on process validation, quality systems, and continuous improvement instead of administrative complexity?
Well, this is a very good question, since right now we, in our warehouse in Silao, we can use pretty much all our time in inside the business activities, right? All the quality management system, all the production, logistics, we can use our time for that, and American Industries really takes all the administrative activities by themselves. Of course, we need to talk about some of them, but really it allows us to spend time on what we really try to focus on.
Great. Since the operation reached stability, what benefits have you seen in terms of quality consistency, productivity, or scalability?
Well, I think that scalability is a very good word, since over the past year we have a lot of growth in our operations, and really all the administrative effort we need to do during this growth process has been very simple, because all the bases were, all the foundations were very strongly established in the beginning. So right now we are able to keep on growing and growing without really any obstacle from the administrative side. So yeah, scalability is enabled.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm glad to hear that. If a CEO or a COO in the medical device industry ask you whether Mexico is a viable manufacturing option, what would you tell them based on what you see running the operation today?
Well, I would say that I would totally suggest to open operations here in Mexico, because of all the benefits you may have from the Mexico government for the import and export benefits you may have. Also, because of the operational cost, the labor here is beneficial.
Yeah.
And also, if you have a partner such as American Industries, when you can support your mainly activities, talking about administrative tasks, I think it's a go, a totally go.
Great. So you mentioned Mexico. The benefits that Mexico offers to is open to trade all the time, right? And the other one is, of course, the competitive labor that we have here in Mexico,
of course,
and our support. So, would you recommend American Industries?
Totally.
Would you like to add anything else?
Nothing. Thank you very much for this space, and I'm happy to help.
Thank you very much. Well, we really appreciate that you join us for this episode. Bernardo, thank you very much. Your insights are extremely valuable for companies operating in a highly regulated industry, particularly in the medical field, which is, as you already mentioned, very complex industry that are looking to expand into Mexico. And thank you to our audience for joining us in this episode of Invest in Mexico, the American Industries podcast. We look forward to having you with us in our next conversation. Thank you. See you next time. Thank you.